Today we are cooking a jerk type beat, and I've gotta say, this genre has been blowing up in the past year or so with artists like EsDeeKid, Rico, and now at this point, it's almost not underground anymore. Let's start off with the melody. I'm looking for something that's dark, but I want it to be melodic as well. I just grabbed the custom keys preset from Expand, and I will start off with a basic minor chord like this, and I will also do a B note like this, because it's next to a C note, and these notes that are next to each other create that dark, tense feeling that we want. It's just sounding a bit harsh to me, so I just pulled up an EQ, and I will do high pass like this and low pass like this, and cut it out a little. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's make it a bit more interesting. Let's chop it up. Let's try a few cuts like so maybe, and here. A bit more, maybe like this. I will just copy it over, extend it like this. Maybe bring a note like this to make it a bit more interesting again, and chop this up a little. Hold on, I got an idea. Let's highlight these, bring it up like this. And these ones, bring it a little bit down, like this, and also this one. Now let's get a lead in. I'm looking for something that goes like nyehu, 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 nyehu. Let's try to find a preset on this bad boy. Maybe let's try the first one. Ah, that's too harsh. Let's just copy this over and try it. Pitch it up. Yeah. Let's throw in an effect. Let's try Deja Vu maybe. Yeah. Maybe throw in an EQ. Yeah. And I've also created this pitched up version. Now let's just get a pad for this thing. Let's try this one maybe. Maybe like this. And I will do a basic chord like this with the semitones. Yeah. And pitch it up. Let's just isolate the mids again. So let's do high pass and low pass. Yeah, like this. And then we throw down a reverb. Okay, so I got the basic melody. I will now render it out and see what we can do with it. Okay, so I got the melody rendered out. Now in the second pitched up version, I will just cut the track and maybe try to pitch it up a bit more and see what we can do with it. Let's try some effects, maybe add Deja Vu again. Yeah. And I will just make it a bit quieter. And I will also get a reverb on this. And maybe add chorus. And actually I want to create another part, so I will copy it over and make it unique. And I will pitch it up maybe another octave. Let's try one more octave like this. Let's try it with some context. Yeah, that's insane. Alright, now for the drums, let's just get a basic snare over and let's create the right bounce for this. So we're gonna go like this, 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 and this. Now let's make this note a bit quieter, so it goes like ta-ta. Let's get a clap from my kit. Maybe try this cheeks clap. Let's just fix the volume on these things, bring it over to mixer, and I will boost the clap. I've just added another snare to add a little bit of bounce. Hell yeah, we got the bounce, baby. Now for the best part. Let's get the 808. I will grab my signature 808. I will make it like this so we can control the length of the note. And I will also boost it up a little and maybe like this. Yeah. I will send it into mixer. First thing I like to do is I like to boost the high end a little. And then I will throw down a soft clipper. You know what would be crazy? If we layered the 808, so let's do that. I will grab my CTM 808, I will get it to mixer, and I will cut out the low end so it doesn't clash with my 808, like this. And I will just copy this over and try it. Oh shit. We need to do this. And now. I will just split this to have a bit more room to work in. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's cut out this part and let's add in that okay.
Okay. Okay.
And I've added these to make bit variation.
Okay.
Let's get this crazy effect. It's called Love Filter. And let's make an automation clip of it. And I will just have it affect this part and then I will cut it out.
Okay.
And we just need to get rid of the 808 like here.
Okay.
Okay, for the hook I will just copy the snare and clap over and also this fill-in snare. And I want to make a change in the 808, so let's make it unique. And I want to make it like Turu. And let's just copy it over to the CTM. That's a bit too harsh, maybe bring it down. I brought up open hi-hat so it adds some variation to it. And maybe bring this note down a little. Make it a bit quieter. And let's also make a basic hi-hat roll like this.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Let's make another unique 808 pattern. And let's not make it complicated, so I will do something like this and maybe like that. And I will just copy it over to the CTM one.
Okay. Okay.
There's another issue I can see because we rendered out this part and we put reverb on it. It's playing even though we muted it. That's a quick fix. Let's just create another automation clip. And I will cut it from here to here. And I will just bring the volume down in this section like this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the core of the beat. I will just rearrange it, mix it and see what we get. Okay, so I'm done mixing the beat. I've only made few changes. The first one is that I added these keys. And it's nothing really complicated. I just made this pattern. To be honest, I was just spamming random notes, as you can see. And then I put Love Filter on it. Another thing I added are these glitch effects. And I mean, they add a lot to the beat, you know. Then in one part of the beat I added these vocals. And the final thing I added is this simple perk. Let's hear the final beat.
Okay. 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 Okay.